Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. It is Thursday, June the 11th at 3:30 in the afternoon. We are here at the corner of Bay Creek and Loganville Highway, also known as Highway 20 Spur and 81 Spur. We're going to hang out right here for a little bit and watch this intersection. So right now it is 90 degrees and the humidity is 97. But I do have me a shady spot right here where the sun ain't beaming down on me. We got our wheelchair gentleman over there. He's a frequent of this neighborhood, and he has now moved himself out into the middle of the road over there. This is not good. This is a huge safety risk for drivers. City truck cutting through the parking lot. Another vehicle cutting through the parking lot. I wonder how many of those will count. He's moving his way out into the middle of the highway. These cars coming down through here. Oh, I am so afraid somebody is going to hit this man. This is unbelievable. I do hope that he did not do all that to come over here where I'm at. Maybe he's going over to the laundromat. Let's see, now this car can't get turned because he's in the middle of the street. There's no sidewalks in this area. This car here can't see to pull out. He don't know if somebody's coming or going. I see somebody pulled over and is pushing him out of the roadway over to the laundromat. Well, that's good that they did that. Well, I can see right now that this is definitely a very dangerous intersection, especially for pedestrians. Because the speed of the vehicles coming up through here, I mean, I'm sure they're doing 37 to 40, more than the 35. And even though speed limits are recommendations, those recommendations are based on some statistical facts. And I can attest to the fact that speed kills. Speed equals loss of control. Loss of control leads to the vehicle that's out of control, maybe impacting another vehicle. There's something buzzing around my head. What was that? Might be a hummingbird. Well, that's been a little bit of excitement for the first 10 minutes. Y'all don't forget, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that like button and ring that bell, because you never know when I'm going to post a video, and you always want to be the first to get in on the information. Y'all don't forget to come out tomorrow night to our town green. It is going to be hot. Make sure you bring some water, something to drink to stay hydrated. Powerade, Gatorade. I will tell you that alcohol dehydrates you, summertime and wintertime. What are are these people doing? Now he's going to wait until there's traffic moving, and then he's going to try and merge out. Yeah, he just pulls out right in front of that white Ford. That was real nice. I'd consider that a little bit of reckless driving. I think they pulled over to look at me over here with my camera. Well, I don't hear no birds chirping over here in these trees behind me. I see them flying around, but they're not chirping. It must be too hot for them to chirp. I do hear some smaller insects. And I can tell you that 3 or 4 mile per hour breeze that's supposed to be blowing, yeah, I ain't feeling none of it right here. I might be out of the sunshine, but by being out of the sunshine, I'm not catching the breeze. Catching the breeze. Yeah, that car had a perfect opportunity to turn out. But because they felt like that traffic coming from that direction was going too fast, they could not make the turnout. And that's understandable, because that's how a lot of accidents, a lot of collisions happen here, is because somebody misreads the speed, because the speed is excessive and you're thinking 35 mile per hour zone and the cars are going faster than that. So your calculation of feetage for miles per hour is going to be different. Therefore you miscalculate. You pull out and bam, they hit you. And that's how all that happens. Sorry for the little jiggling around there, folks, but I'm getting a water bottle out of my water bag that I got. All right. Let's see if we can stay stable for a little bit. Now, folks, I will tell y'all, because there might be some out there that might say, you don't need to be out there because you're distracting the drivers. First off, nothing I do on the side of the road should be distracting to a driver, no different than any other pedestrian that is out there walking on the side of a road. But for the purposes of my videos for the past 3 days, this day included, I do not move around. I do not walk back and forth. I stay in one spot and I stay motionless as possible with the exception of drinking water. But I don't do anything to draw attention to myself for that plain fact. I don't want anybody to be able to accuse me of being the problem for their bad driving. I am very thoughtful about the things that I do and the effects on my environment. That car just bypassed everybody and cut through the parking lot. previous city truck did the same thing. Guys, with a little pun intended, I'm going to make this statement. We might need to give our city employees a crash course on following proper driving etiquette. Not saying that to get anybody in trouble, just saying it so that everything is equal on the playing field. If somebody sees the city doing it, well, that's just an open door for them to do it, because whatever the city does, trust me, whatever the city does sets the standard for everybody else. Part of change is being able to adapt to change. Our codes have to do it all the time, and we as people have to do that also. Man, these bottles make a lot of racket, don't they? And my phone just picks up too well. Oh, that little car about didn't get slowed down in time. Good grief. Stupid bottle. There. Man. So that was like 22 minutes in. We almost got to see a rear end accident. I don't want to see no accidents out here today. I want people to drive safe. Even if that means by seeing me, they slow down and pay better attention, that'll be fine too. That might save somebody's life. Blame red ant crawling on my neck. Must have fell out of the tree up there. That's a short way to get down for an ant. All they gotta do is drop off the tree and they're back down on the ground. Yeah, keep on rolling. Didn't even come to no stop. Just keep on looking and rolling. Alright, let's see. I think I told y'all to make sure y'all come down tomorrow night for Grooving on the Green. Friday night. Downtown Loganville. Well, that was a shiny red on that Tesla. I'm surprised I hadn't seen a popo down through here yet. That's that F-150 guy. Got that truck looking nice. Sounds good too. Well, we're coming up on 30 minutes. We might go looking around and see if there's another spot to sit at for just a little bit. Well, folks, from here at the corner of Bay Creek and Lawrenceville Highway, we're going to wrap this one up, and I think I'll go do another short one at a different location for today, and if I can find a spot in the shade, because it ain't too bad in the shade. So y'all remember, be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone. And y'all have a blessed day.